My God. Well, you are caught. When you are caught, you said nothing. Hi, welcome to Channel Sports on Sunday. I'm Ken Ochonogo. Are we here? Miraculously, we are here. Because 20 minutes ago, I never thought we'll make this show. I did say, because I posted something and I told them that, look, for 21 years we've been doing this show. And for 21 years we've never missed. And we won't miss this show. Normally when you want to leave your home, please do this, just check the map. Check the routes you are taking. Because if I've checked that route, I would have taken, passing through Korodu Road, I just take through Maryland or Jota and join, the toll gate. But I decided to go and take, Owoloshoki. And I tell you, I never knew that they said, I read somewhere that they are going to close somewhere a road for 110 days. Little did I know that it was where I'm going to pass to get to the studio. And that was what happened. Luckily, I was with the Catalan. Myself and Theo was in the car. I had to jump out of the car. Theo kept driving. I got to the end of the traffic, stayed there for some time. And a kind military guy, the guy was riding his bike and took me around to the K2 junction. But I was there a few minutes. Theo called and said, look, I have skipped the traffic. And here we are. A few minutes late. It is better late than never. We are here on the show. This show never fails. Channel Sport on Sunday. Let me go to the Catalan. Theo, you turn yourself into a Verstappen, a Hamilton, a Schumacher, all of them, in order to get here.
So today I knew I would have probably made it as a professional race car driver.
Yes.
Because we're not navigating everything, but that's why it's really good to check your map.
To check your map.
Before you leave. And then even finally getting down to the studio, I would have still been able to make it as a professional sprinter.
Yes.
Because I had to sprint.
You have to sprint from the car park?
From the car park down here.
To the studio. So, I'm telling you, we're going to make another video. We'll make another video. We'll post it. I mean, for those of you who follow us on social media, on Twitter, that is, they call it X now, but we're old men, we always call it Twitter. And then on Facebook, we're going to see it. It was something, I tell you this. You get yourself, Daddy, of course, you start early, but sometimes when you start early, you don't know the obstacles that are going to be on the way. But today, I think I'm a bit relieved. I don't want to say I'm happy that but it is more of a relief that we're able to get to this show. You guys wait for us religiously every Sunday. And then either we are in town or we are not in town. Either Sisi is here, or Kenny is here, or Catalan, or Jimmy, me, or Pe, or Boom. Each and every one of us as a team, we will say, yes, this is our show, this is your show, and that is what it is. We are here to talk sports, and nothing will stop us from talking that. A lot of things are happening. Where do we start from? Yes, last week before we left, we told you that either Ilori or Ebonyi. What? I think what they know. One of them. Okay, I was talking about a state and a capital. State. I was talking about state and capital. Okay. What we're trying to do is that while we all rushing into the studio, I tell you this today it's that kind of day. Where is in the house? I don't know. Where did you take the same traffic, or you took Ikeja, or you took Ikorodu Road? Which a lot of wait. I'm trying to remember that Yoruba. Keep it. Okay. All right. But these are the results of the President Cup.
President Federation Cup.
President.
A mouthful. Yeah, a mouthful. So, talking about obstacles, we have Kwara United removing the obstacle of 49 years on the same field where they lost to Enugu Rangers.
Yeah.
They got it right this year, beating the same Enugu Rangers in the semi-final, and absolutely despite losing the first penalty, they triumph at the end of the day, 4-3 over New Boys Abakaliki FC.
And then the women?
Yeah, we have our La Decima Rivers Angels going down 2-0, just like Mbappe French national team, but this time they were better than the French team. They survived and won 3-2.
You can see the fruits and the trails, but I'm just looking at the stands now. This is double FA Cup final, and we still have empty seats. I don't know how it feels because in the 70s and 80s at the National Stadium, 60,000 capacity, you will not see a space. In fact, those outside most times will be more than those inside.
Not final, but semi-final.
Even semi-finals.
Because Nicole Parker was talking about the semi-finals of '85, and I think they lost semi-final of '86. Themselves and ACB, they had to play the top place match. So Leventis, Iwayan in the one semi-final, then Abiola Babes, I think it was BCC. That was where Dominic Ayopa took everybody in Lagos Payban. So I could remember '86 semi-final because I was there. The whole place was packed.
The whole place
semi-final, not final.
Not just packed, but jam-packed, I tell you. But this is what it is. We'll bring back that culture. We'll bring back that prestige. This is the most prestigious cup in the world that you can think of. The English FA Cup is the pace setter. Is what we all emulate. That is where we emulate from. Sometimes football goes home, but the cup don't stay there. You know, so many tournaments, they say football has come home in '96. Football came home.
Under 21 went home.
People might say what they like, but it's when I hear you guys talk about how the stadium used to be packed and whatnot back in the day. The only time my generation will see a packed stadium when we are watching probably UEFA Champions League or watching the English. I feel it's bad, and hopefully we get to see a situation whereby top teams in the country are playing at a stadium in Lagos, and we'll get to see stadiums filled up yet again, Ken.
And we get those stadiums filled up again. I would say probably if it is possible for us to reach out to some of those persons who triumphed yesterday. If it is possible, we'll do that and see, you know, what it is like victory. Like Okbe did say, for Rivers Angels, it is La Decima, because that is the 10th time that they are winning this trophy. And they did it the hard way. They were 2 goals down in the first half. In the second half, they came back. Nasarawa Amazons, they were trying to dethrone the champions, but it was not to be. For Kwara United, I think the governor was there. The governor of Kwara State was there. For Abakaliki, the Giant Killers, I don't know, they went beating Enyimba, beating a lot of all the top teams in the Premiership, and they were even relegated from the NNL to the NLO. But I mean, for this one, it became a bridge too far.
Olafe will be smiling now.
Oh, Olafe, I know Olafe will be with his phone, waiting to call us today. It's been nice for him. We've taunted him a lot here. We have ridiculed him. We've said a lot about Olafe. Olafe, one of our most consistent callers. Someday I've not met him, but one day we shall bring him to the studio, and then he will tell us he's a passionate follower of not just Kwara State sports, Kwara United, Nigerian football, Nigerian sports, and so those are the persons. If we have some passionate persons around, I think that is what takes it to the apogee, to the zenith, to the highest of heights, which is where we all choose to be. Today, of course, in SW19, Wimbledon will be starting. We are asking ourselves, is it going to be Alcaraz back to back, or is it going to be, listen to this, or is it going to be Djokovic? We're talking about La Decima. Is he going to get out about 25 to make him, male or female, the highest winner of the slam? The guy has won, like we said, he has won 24 Grand Slams. He has won the Olympic gold. He has more Masters 1000. He has won the Davis Cup. He has won everything winnable in tennis. But then he says, I am already the greatest, but I want to be the greatest of the greatest. I don't want to share 24 with Margaret Court. I want to be up there. So will that happen? Look at this. Djokovic has played the last 6 finals of Wimbledon. The last 6 has been the finals. He won the first 4. He lost the last 2. So, Alcaraz dethroned him in 2023, returned in 2020, defeated him in 2024. This is 2025. Will the man make a show back? He said, if I have any chances, if there are chances remaining for me to win number 25, it has to be at SW19. Will he do it? Can he do it? My team is in the house. They will look at, they will dissect it, because Alcaraz is hot. He truncated Yannick Sinner when Yannick Sinner came back from his drug ban, which was, some people say it was a slap in the wrist. It wasn't really a ban. Went out 3 months, came back, he had to play the French Open. But that is the way Alcaraz came back from 2 sets down, and pam, pam, pam. It was one of the epics that you can talk of tennis. So we'll talk tennis, Formula One. Who can stop them? McLaren. I mean, no matter how you think, I think this is not going to be a Formula V year. But for Hamilton, we thought probably he's trying to get into the groove. But can he get there? It is still, a McLaren show. They are on pole by Lando Norris. Piastri is setting all the paces. But Verstappen, they're defending back-to-back champions. Says, I am, you cannot discount that. I am still I still have what it takes to get over there. At the Club World Cup, taking place right there in the US of A, the $1 billion tournament, it is Africa. We went there, we saw, and we were conquered. We sent 4 teams. None of them progressed to the knockout stage. So, but then they got something. The beauty about that is that it's, all right, it is not winner takes it all. So 2 wins and 3 draws, 4 million plus 3 million, $7 million came to the continent of Africa. None came to your country, my country, our country, Nigeria. So we shall start, because they said when you win, you have so many brothers and sisters and fathers and uncles. Do we have Tosan Blankson on the show? Hello, Tosan.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, we have him. That is the voice of Kochi. I call him Kochi. We've come a long way from the time of Channel Kids Corp. He was the team. He was part of that team that bring in the kids from Delta State to the show. He's been there. 2 went into taking up Delta Queens, and right now he crossed over to his sister state from Warri to Port Harcourt. I don't know how many minutes. Tosan, Clark, Bob, how are you? How was yesterday?
Yesterday was fine. Where's the look? Can I explain it? But the players, they made me proud.
The players made you proud.
Yes.
Let us look, because we look at when that tension catch you. At the end of the first half, your team, Rivers Angels, were 2 goals down. How were you feeling? You the sweats for body at that time, Abi?
I was feeling so bad. My game plan is always in the second half. During the first half, I was thinking I was going to keep a clean sheet, so that when we come in the second half, I will just complete the game. But unfortunately for me, 1 or 2 mistakes. Because if you look at the 2 goals they scored against the team, it was just an ordinary run of play, mistakes from the defenders. So when I was 2 goals down, I got to the dressing room, I told them, this is not our game plan. Our game plan was to keep a clean sheet in the first half. Now we are 2 goals down. We are going to salvage this situation right now. Let's go back to the second half after the first change, because our first change is always our strength. So immediately we did our first change. We got those 2 goals. Then I called them. I told them, if we cannot score anymore, because the pressure will not be in us, now that we have scored 2, because they want to come out now. Just try your best, hold the game, so that even when it gets to penalty kick, we know how to manage it.
You and your girls. Let us look at the story of you moving down to Port Harcourt. You were the head coach of Delta Queens.
Yes.
Did you live for greener pastures, or you felt that is where your potential, yes, can be realized?
I was a civil. All the years I've been in Delta, I cannot leave Delta State. I coached Warri Wolves. I also coached Delta Force. I coached Apex Cream, and I even went to secondary school. I was the coach of the Delta State University. I was a civil servant. I cannot leave the state because I am a civil servant. So last year, my service ended, and I went for a contract. They should give me a contract. They said they cannot give me a contract because at that moment there was no sports commission chairman. The DG then, Festus. He said there was no sports commission chairman, so he cannot give me a contract. So I said, now that you people cannot give me a contract, I cannot be sitting down and waiting with other clubs. They are making their recruitment for coaches. Then I have to leave.
So you left because they refused to offer you, Delta State Sports Commission refused to offer you a contract while you were coaching Delta Queens. By that time, how long have you been coaching Delta Queens? You were a civil servant. Okay, you were posted to Delta Queens as head coach.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay. Okay, so as a civil servant, you oversee any of the teams? Any of the state teams?
In the state.
Okay, all right. So, but Rivers came and offered you a contract.
Yeah. They gave me a good contract.
Was it in naira or in dollars?
In naira.
Coachy! You see, we just say, look, let us hear you. You've been here. You've been in the youth. You've been part of youth coaches, coaching at the grassroots level. You've coached the women's football. You've coached the men's team, and somebody who understands it. What do we need to do? You are in Rivers State now. Okay, let us just look at Rivers State, for instance, where you are now. You are not a civil servant. You are the coach of Rivers Angels, right?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of, how do I say it? What kind of assistance, what kind of comfort, what kind of conducive environment, if it is, that you have working with Rivers Angels?
I'm not mixing words. I believe Rivers Angels, they are the most consistent team in Nigerian female football. When I was coming to Rivers Angels, I told myself, if I want to succeed, I have to put my head down. Because without coaches, the clubs always succeed. They are a serial winner. They are a serial champion. So me coming now, I'll look at the terrain. Then I look, what are they doing that is making them to succeed? That will key into it. I came here, I saw the GM, a very vibrant woman, very, very vibrant. She knows football. So I keyed into our ways. At the end of the day, we were very close. We were working together. Even if there were no good players around, she sought for players for you. My goal, my goal is to coach a player. As long as you have this ability to play football, bring that player for me. I will coach the player to play football. I told them, I said, I know these Rivers Angels, they want to win trophies. Yes, of course. But trophies should wait first, too, because if you don't develop the abilities of the player, you cannot win matches. And except you win matches, you cannot win trophies. Hello?
And except you win matches, you cannot win trophies. So you have to build a structure that will enable you to win matches and then translate into winning trophies. My guys are in the house. Maybe they have one or two questions to ask you, because I know we said let's just take a few minutes of your time. You went to hell and came back in that 90 minutes. Okay, do you have any code for Coach Blankson?
Okay, congratulations once more, Kuchi. Mine is just, I want you to suggest, because having an early kickoff for our President Federation Cup final, I don't think that does good service to the female game. We would prefer rather having the finals play on different days and having the female final play at the peak period, prime time, which is 4-5.
There's nothing wrong playing both matches simultaneously, or let me say female first before the male. It all depends on how you organize a competition, also how you organize your team. For months, they've given us the time frame that this is when we're going to play our match. So before that, you should be training in that same time in your various states you are. So when you are coming, you won't have any room for complaints. They said the match will kick off 1 o'clock, and we have been told for months, or let me say weeks, that the match is 1 o'clock. So your training schedule, your timing should be that of your match time. So there's nothing wrong about it.
Okay, that means you guys acclimatized. You've been trained for that period for time. Okay, Coach, just hold on. We are going on a short break. When we come back, we'll ask you just 1 or 2 questions to close up this interview. Congratulations once more, but we'll be right back. Okay, you're welcome back. We still have Coach Blankson Tosan Bob, my friends, yeah. You know, I think we name my friends. It's a very good. In my friends since but now it's now more of my friend as their own. Who not like better thing. Coachy, how you there? You still there?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Just like I said, of course. Let me ask Tio. Tio, you have any question for Coach?
No, okay, just congrats, first of all. Everybody's been competing for the same thing season long, and finally you are there, and deservedly so. You deserve to win that yesterday. But my own question is, what next now? What are we expecting from the team? What are we expecting from the players moving forward?
The general problem we have in our system, most clubs don't allow players to stay in the place. Coaches will start coming out and looking for players to start from the team. At the end of the day, there is no continuity. And when you don't have continuity, you don't have a team. Today, 6 players leave your team. Tomorrow, 8 leaves. Next tomorrow, 10 leaves. It's a problem. So we should start thinking about something that a player must stay in the club at least 2-3 years before leaving. Or there should be a standard of our clubs has to be paying these players money so that team A or club A will not come and use money to take away the players from team B or club B. It's a general problem.
Okay.
Imagine our players going to African countries to play football. Egypt, Sudan. It's uncalled for.
But Coach, when the players leave, are the clubs not compensated? They don't have a contract. Are they not going on a transfer fee, or they just leave for free?
No, you just talked about continuity.
Yeah.
So paying money now for transfer fee is not the issue.
Okay. Okay. You need your players to stay for some time so that you can blend.
At least 2-3 years.
All right.
When I came to Rivers, nothing less than 12 players left the Rivers. Nothing less than 12 left Rivers.
You mean the old team you met, 12 players left? That means you have to almost start with a new team.
5-6 attackers went to Europe.
Wow.
Okay, Chuku Chiamaka, Blankson, what is this name? Ezike, Olamide. Almost 6 of them. Then the one that went to the first and second choice goalkeeper left the team. First and second choice goalkeeper left the team.
Wow. Okay. I guess you guys are about to go and catch your flight back to Port Harcourt. I wish we could come because I know government house ain't gonna be tomorrow now. We'll be part of the celebration. So your last words on this show before we let you go. Coach, are you still there? Hello, Coach.
Yes.
Okay, are you okay? What should like he had just said what we expected of your team. So what is I know you talk about the challenges, but what is expected of your team in the this new season that you are entering into? You want to take back your league title. You have the FA Cup now. You want to be on the continent, and then how do you see? Okay, go on.
There's already a structure built on land in Rivers Angels.
Okay.
So whoever that is coming to the club definitely will maintain that structure, except you don't want to succeed.
Okay.
If you want to succeed, you must maintain that structure. So it's not all about the coach that is coming. It's all about the system.
All right.
So even if I know our whole allegiance to Rivers Angels for now.
All right. Then finally, in 60 seconds, how do you see the Super Falcons going for their La Decima? You guys just collected your La Decima. Do you see the Super Falcons overcoming Morocco, overcoming South Africa, and the Malawians in Morocco?
Definitely. I see them winning the competition. We have a sound coach, which I believe will deliver. So how does it develop his style of play? how does it going to maintain his system? That is another issue. Because every coach has his way of playing football. But I know with the caliber of players we have, and the coach mentality of we win the trophy definitely. We have the players. We have the sound players to do that.
Thank you so much. That is Coach Blankson, Tosan, Bob. The winning coach is... All right, thank you, Toss. Don't worry. All right, bless you. Okay, guys, I said we have the players, we have a sound coach. So if you add winning players and winning coaches, the mentality is not success. Can we overcome? Those Moroccans, they play football. Forget South Africans are the very child, those Moroccans, they play ball. And the Malawians, those two sisters.
Yeah, but Ken, it's no longer a secret that the rest of Africa, they've caught up with us.
They caught up with us.
So
okay.
I think so. Now, gone were the days when we used to be the supreme dominant force in Africa. Now, we have teams that are better organized than the Super Falcons. But the only thing, just like the Brazilians, forever and ever, they will always be pre-tournament favorite because of the antecedent where they're coming from. So the main thing going for us now is not the organization, but rather our very rich historical past.
Okay, let's go to Abia State because Okorafor, Mazi himself, is on the line. Hello, Mazi, how are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mazi.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Yes, when Tosan has gone, at least he has tried. But if you look at the structure he gave us about Nigerian players going outside to play. You see, if in Nigeria we did the needful by paying them what we call chargeable salary, taking care of them, their welfare, I don't think many of them will leave to go to any foreign country to stay. Because here in Nigeria, we don't take care of our workers. We do that Zaga way. That is why the men they see anything, 50. They leave. Now, let's come back home. That Super Falcon, we were just talking about the coach Madugu. Now they have arrived Morocco. My prayer is that they should do the needful because you know they have been winning. Whether it is Morocco or Egypt, that one is not an issue. But the thing that Super Falcon should do the needful is get that cup back. Big name, like what you mean, Nigerian football now is legal, it's leg, it's their leg, their mentality. That is why they say football, anything with legs is calculation and the zeal and the spirit to get the best. So I wish our Super Falcons the best. With Madugu to do the needful. Bring that cup back to this one for the never.
Thank you so much.
From our people in Abia State. Good afternoon.
Mazi Okorafor from Aro Chuku, not Aaron Diziogo in Abia State. Yeah, one of our favorite and constant callers on this show, and he hits it right there on the head. By 1976, like you just said, Ivy Salam Rocks came in. I remember that their semi-final was against Sharks. They played Sharks in the semi-finals. You know, the Sharks of Gideon Brahe, Martin Owolo, goalkeeper, goalkeeper Green. They were the Giddy brothers. You understand? Gideon Brahe and Josiah Don Brahe. So the Sharks team, they said the Rock kills the Shark. You understand? The great Enders there, you listen to your radio and then you are inspired and get Enders to Konko. And he did all that. Island Rocks, they lost to Rangers 2-0 in the finals. And then ever since up to this day, there is no team from Kwara, no team from Ilorin. Of course, they've won the China Kids Cup.
Yes, they have.
They've won the China Kids Cup. So let us not say no team. They came to Lagos and won the China Kids Cup. I remember, I tried to remember the name of that school, that came in. And they were all exciting. In fact, they have one exciting goalkeeper. That boy is good because he started moving with it. Oh, okay. The call we have been waiting for. Oh, Lafe, congratulations. Before you yab me, may I congratulate you. How are you?
Thank you very much. You're supposed to interview our coach too. Why you go to one side then? You go to one side then.
You guys are already on. No, I tried to. I spoke with your guy. Juba Bashir. Your guys already left in the morning. They're on the road. So there was someone I could talk to them. Rivers Angels are flying. They are taking their flight later today. Una de road. Una go show go by now. So I know if you talk on the road.
I'm on escort them.
Oh!
Thank you very much. I call you to send some video to you so that you know that I was in the stadium yesterday.
Okay.
You see the jubilate I done yesterday.
All
and
right.
I thank God for you.
Because what?
Last week, when you say you will...
Abakaliki has won. Hey, I apologize now. Calm down. I said I'm sorry. I
want to give you yellow card, and I'll give Chat and Atodo yellow card, the two of you. So that's my plan.
Okay.
I'll give you yellow card. And
okay.
But I thank God. I like the tournament yesterday. I like the way they organized it. Very good.
Okay.
Very, very good. I really appreciate you people.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, that is all. We thought you were going to send wine to this studio. Just look at you. You can't even. Oh, let me tell you this. You can't even say you are sending a brand new bottle of wine for us to celebrate champagne. Let us pop it for in the history of Kwara. This is the first time you guys are winning.
They are driving back. You will calm down now.
We must join that celebration. We are coming to Ilorin. The governor was here. The governor was at the stadium. So we are coming. We must be part of this celebration at Ilorin. Now, no matter how they talk, so from 76 till now, not be Gary now. By next stage, how many years? 40 years?
Yeah, I think we have 6 states in the North Central. Benue won it first. Plateau, the Syria, the Ladesma loser.
They lost it 10 times.
Yes, won it. So now we have Kwara, the third state from North Central.
From the North Central.
So we are left with Kogi, Niger, and Nasarawa State.
Kogi, Niger. But the Nasarawa women has been winning. Nasarawa United, they've won the trophy before, and they just played the final. So I think Nasarawa won it. The North Central would have carried both the male and the female, and that would have been glorious for them. But then it was not to be. The girls, they played well. Their second half, Tosan and his girls had other plans at that time. I really feel for Nasarawa United. Especially their captain, Josephine Matthias. I know I spoke with her before the final, during the week, so Josephine, calm down. Don't worry. Today, yesterday wasn't your day. Tomorrow might be yours. You guys have been champions. You've won this trophy before, and you will win again next time. But Tosan is ready with his team. Bayelsa United are ready. Remember, Bayelsa has been the only team that both the male and the female won the trophy. That is the only state to have done it. So other states will challenge Bayelsa and also win it. Bayelsa United, Bayelsa Queen, they won it. So Delta, which female team did it?
It's like Barcelona, male and female winning the
Don't start. I see this
guy. Just saying, Just saying.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the women AFCON, like we said. We're chasing the Ladesima. You said all that things have caught up with us. You see Desiree and and her teams in South Africa. I saw all the confidence we are going to say they want to defend their trophy. The Moroccans, I saw that in the last WAFCON, when those girls are good. Morocco now has they have the facilities, they have the facilitators, they have the players, they are trained, the welfare is okay. I mean, we not
everything is there.
But I mean, there are 1 or 2 girls. There is the girl that left Malawi to say she wants to play for Nigeria. What is that? Her name? I'm trying to remember her name. So I think the team is all coming together. Our girls are going out like Tosan and say, look, while it is a disadvantage to the club, it's also an advantage to the national team. They play with better players, facilities. I hope that Coach Tosan, maybe sometimes they also, all right, let's go to Korodu because Edwin is there for us. Hello, Edwin, how are you?
I'm fine, man. I'm fine. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You people mentioned about Ernest Okonkwo.
Yeah, the great one.
Oh.
Go on, Edwin.
Yes.
Go on.
What about Dele Ojesekioba? He used to do commentary then.
Yes, there are a lot of them. Dela Detiba. There is, of course, Emeka Odigbo. Emeka Odigbo took over from Ernest Okonkwo. There is Ishola Folorunsho. There are a lot of them. Inshallah, I will tell you, it is a goal.
Yes.
Those are the golden days of Nigerian sports, Nigerian football.
Yes.
I'm sorry, yes. I will look back in nostalgia.
God bless.
God bless you too, Edwin.
Thank you. My regards to everybody in the studio.
We appreciate you.
That lady, her name is Chioma Okafor.
Is it?
The Malawian that ended opted to play for Nigeria.
Yes.
Chioma Okafor.
Chioma Okafor. The mother is Malawian. The father is Nigerian. And then she is in the U.S. I'm playing, schooling. I'm playing in the U.S. And then the Malawians said they want her, but they didn't go. But for this one, Nigeria will give you credit. It is not every time you draw the flag. When you do well, we give you that. But for Ophelie, Ophelie had just broken. Go and see the record she had just broken. Is it 10.87? Yeah. She ran 10.87 to beat everybody. She is blistering hot. She is up there among the favorites to pick a gold. Anyway, but at least there's what one about them. Maybe she have about 3 years that she might not represent Turkey. Yeah. With that period, but she will still be in the Grand Prix. Yeah. That did not stop her. Yes. So by the next Olympics, she'll be qualified. That is the target. Yeah. She has missed 2 Olympics. One way or the other because of Nigeria have qualification 100 meters, put in 200 meters.
So, but the third one will not draw in here.
Yeah. So, but she won't meet the third one because it will be 3 years.
It will be before the next one.
It will be before the next one. And then also the must be waivers because she has, she has
their presidents.
This is why I am leaving. Yeah. In 2021, this is what happened to me. In 2024, this is what happened to me. I don't want it to happen in 2028. So basically, this is why I am leaving. Yeah. So it will be there. It is painful because we brought Ophelie here. We interviewed Ophelie on this set while she was being discovered. She came in with Adebabo, you understand, Akoni, of making of champions. And we say in the next few years, this is about 6-7 years ago. We're saying this girl is going to run everything, clear everything. There she is, beating the world.
Only for you to have the ineptitudeness of an administrator thwarting our dreams.
Exactly. So we should not in any way. When it is wrong, it is wrong. When it is
exactly.
Right. We have just said in Chioma Okafor, kudos to the NFF, for getting out. We've lost Nigeria, a lot of players. All right, let's go to Yaba. Mike, how are you?
Can I know the Super Falcons' chances in the next coming AFCON tournament?
Go on. You want us to talk? Coach. We asked Coach Tosan here. Tosan said, look, the team is good, and then the players are good, and then even the panelists all here agree that we have a good team. We are going for our 10th victory, our 10th title, and let's hope we can get there.
Okay.
Thank you, Michael. Okay, let's go to the. Let's rush down now. Go to. Before I go to.
Also, I think we should be clear about the reward system. Whatever is good for the male team should be also good for the female.
The US team did that.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
yes.
When our male team, when they come second in AFCON, we know how we venerate them. So I think we should go back to the drawing board, and the Minister of Sport in this regard should do something so that at least when you do that. Chioma Ajuwan said something that the first AFCON they won, that Simbiat, of blessed memory, gave them cash gift, and that's what she used to in building our first house for her mom. So if the reward system is there, we won't be struggling getting someone from Malawi.
If the player is good, to me, whether you are in the diaspora or in Nigeria, that is what every other country does.
No, what I'm saying is...
The North Africans were the first to do it. All their players who grew up in France or whatever, they bring them up and then form the bulk of their national team. Yes. And that is the thing.
Ken, yes. We have enough human resources here that where people know you can get this, they will buckle up.
I know.
Give the Falcons what
I agree with you that at least we must up our games.
Yes.
We must look at the welfare.
Yes.
We must look at the whatever it is to take care of them so that they won't. Like whoever is saying this, that you don't play football or run for the sake of that. You are running for the sake that you are able to take care of your family and as a career.
Look at Cristiano Ronaldo now.
Okay, Rachel. All right, Rachel. You guys have taken over the show today. Hello, Rachel. How are you? Hello, Rachel. Oh my God. Please, Rachel, can you please call back? I wanted to hear your voice. So, okay, let's move on and look at the Club World Cup. You saw the match between Chelsea and Benfica. Chelsea just went so.
All would have been bringing from ear to ear.
Oh, well, that's true.
Quara
won. Chelsea won.
Chelsea
Added so much money into that.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is not at the Club World Cup. Like Africans were there. The Africans were there. We had 2 wins. Mamelodi Sundowns won. And then which other team had their second? I think Esperance won. So that gave them 4 million because a win is $4 million, a draw is $1 million. So Africa had 2 wins and 3 draws. Of course, none of them, like I said in my intro, Africa, we went, we saw, and we were conquered. We didn't move into the next round. So Dari, how are you? Dari is reaching us here. Dari, from Nasarawa. Good afternoon, Dari.
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm calling from Nasarawa, Latvia.
Yeah. Bele. Let's hear you, Dari. Go on.
To Rivers Angels. And first of all, let me congratulate Rivers Angels for winning.
Oh, that is good sportsmanship.
But first and foremost, I want to thank our governor because he gave the team a good support. The first time that they will fly from Abuja to Lagos, to and fro. So I congratulate them.
That's wonderful.
If not 200% support for the Amazon. But lo and behold, well, we have lost, but he who fights and
run away.
He used to fight again. So I believe we will still meet again, and they will not have their own day. They have had their day through the penalty because of a little technical issues that happened.
Thank you, Dari.
That could not be able to hold that midfield very well. Not give them that opportunity to match by penalty. But, well, let me congratulate them once more. But I congratulate our governor very well for supporting the team.
That's beautiful. It is good to hear. Yeah, I love all this. Thank you, Dari. It is good to hear that Nasarawa Amazons that they flew in. But Mr. Governor, sir, thank you so much. We also want to implore you that in the when the league stage starts, let them also be flying to the nearest airport, instead of going, by the bus. The roads, they are getting better, but until they really get better, let us fly it. And because we're just talking about Chelsea, Chelsea actually was the first team in England to fly for a local league. They are the first. Go and check before other teams joined.
You're just giving Chelsea fans something to brag about.
No, of course. When you see, they were the first team to fly to a venue.
Possibly because they're also the first team to feature in the United Nations side.
Were they the first or Arsenal?
No,
it was Chelsea.
It was Chelsea. No, Arsenal was the first team to feature an entire
foreign 11 in the league, in the
EPL.
The first team without any Englishman.
No Englishman.
Okay. All right, time to go. But before we just a minute, the Ronaldo salary, can it buy our league?
Yeah, I was looking at something.
Yes.
Steph Curry's 4-year contract at Golden State Warriors. Put it in mind, or bear in mind, he's the highest earner in the NBA.
Yes.
Is $250 million.
Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo for potentially could earn as high as $244 million over the next 2 years. And it's the perks that come with it. For instance, he has 16 full-time staff, drivers, housekeepers, private chefs, gardeners, security personnel, and we enjoy $5.4 million worth of private jet expenses. Amongst that, you're not talking about the goal bonus, you're not talking about qualifiers, you're talking about the basic salary.
Okay, we shall break it down.
Love him or hate him, Cristiano Ronaldo is making it. He's catching up big time.
So,
okay,
yeah, 403 billion
Naira.
Ken. And Mr. President just signed the tax bill last week.
Yes.
And imagine if this was a Nigerian, what this would have done.
403
billion.
403 billion. 400, not million, no, 403 billion. That's how much they are paying him in 2 years. Anyway, if I not play ball, forget I must play this ball. Until we reach our way again next week, I cannot go. Where is my pen? They just asked. I came here. Traffic, you made me lose my pen. But I'm dropping my pen. God bless Nigeria.